The new Martial Artist class just released yesterday, so here's an overview of the class and how you can get it. You can either buy it for 2000 ACs from Quibble in Battlon, or you could do this guy's quests. So you want to do this quest over here, 500 Frogzards, Gorillafants and Dragons. You have to do this the normal way and actually kill these monsters. But afterwards, you'll need to do these quests, which seem impossible because they require millions of Frogzards and Dragons to be killed. But actually, you can go to /join-death, and over here, you want to click on Monster Souls, and you want to do either the member quest 20 times over here, or you do the non-member quest 40 times. This should only take a few hours to do, even though the numbers seem really big. And once you've completed those, all you have to do is kill the master, which is really easy, and you can finally access the class in the shop. As for the enhancements, if you want maximum DPS, you want to use Vainglory, Anima, and Luck on your armor. As for your weapon, you're better off using Valiance if you have it, or Ravenous, but Spiral Carve is pretty decent too if you don't have the Forge enhancements. Now for the solo DPS combo, this isn't actually the perfect combo, but it is a really simple one, so you don't have to memorize something super long. I should mention beforehand, the auto attack is not an auto and you have to press it yourself. So after every single skill I mention, I want you to spam the auto attack until you have no mana. So the combo goes like 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, and you click 5, and then you loop the combo again. As you can see here, I'm trying to press all the skills as fast as possible, and I'm mashing 1 on the keyboard. So this is kind of a high effort class because you're constantly mashing the 1 button. As you can see, we managed to reach 13k solo DPS, which is actually really good because this class is pretty easy to get. However, it's really high effort, which is the one thing that's letting it down by quite a lot. Especially if you're trying to farm some bosses, you don't want to be paying attention to every move you make, and you don't want to be getting Carpal Tunnel from spamming 1 the whole day. As for farming, I definitely wouldn't recommend it as it's super inconvenient because of its short range and the intense button mashing on 1 and having to keep up a combo. Just anything else would be better than this. Its survivability is actually quite good. Unfortunately, it does have quite low DPS. If you use full thief enhancements, you can manage to get 100% dodge, so you can actually solo monsters like Colossal Primarch. The combo I used was 4-2-3, 4-2-3-5. In PvP, it's not great because it's really short range, so they can kind of run away from you for a while. It does have some pretty decent dodge, and it does have a heal as well, so it's not terrible. And it can occasionally win a game against a class that doesn't have any skill, which is a guaranteed hit. Finally, is it worth getting? It's definitely not worth getting for 2k ACs. However, I would recommend farming it just because it was a pretty easy farm, especially if you're a member. So for class collection purposes, I would recommend farming it, but it's likely to end up being a bank class for most of you.